Hola, chicos. Today I have a mini grammar lesson for you on two verbs, both really important and really common, saber and conocer. What's tricky here is they both translate in English as to know. However, to Spanish speakers, they're different. They're not interchangeable. So you have to know when to pick saber and when to pick conocer. I'm going to suggest that you get out pencil and paper and that you take notes on this so you don't have to come back and rewatch this video again. So I'm going to go fairly quickly, but what you need to do is just pause. Pause whenever you need to write down the key notes. So let's start with the conjugation, and you should definitely write this down. Conocer. Conocer means to know, and in the yo form, notice it's irregular, conozco. But after that, it is a totally normal ER verb with totally normal endings. Conoces for you know, conocemos, we know, and so on. Conocer is used mostly to say you know people. If you want to say that you know a person, you're going to choose conocer and never saber. Yo conozco a los cantantes. I know the singers. Singers, they're people, right? Conozco a los cantantes. Los estudiantes conocen a la señora Spears. Obviously, knowing me, that's knowing a person. So I use conocer. So to review, conocer for knowing people. Here's another example. ¿Conoces a Marta? Do you know Marta? Notice the word a placed in front of the people. Conozco a los cantantes. ¿Conoces a Marta? It's called a personal a. It doesn't really translate. We don't use it in English. You just have to know it's there. You put an a in front of the person when you're using the verb conocer. We also use conocer to say that you are familiar with things, especially places like cities or countries or like broad topics. So, for example, if I say, mi hermana conoce Madrid porque vive allí, my sister knows Madrid because she lives there, I'm talking about being familiar with Madrid. Another example, mis hermanitos conocen los libros de Dave Pilkey. My little brothers are familiar with the books of Dave Pilkey. Saber also has the irregular yo form, yo sé. Notice the accent mark, it is not optional. But again, it's totally regular after the yo form. Tú sabes, you know, ellos saben, they know. Those forms don't have anything special. It's just the yo form where you got to be careful. We use saber for two big things. The first one, knowing facts or information, never for knowing people. Tú sabes mucho sobre los coches. You know a lot about cars. That's knowing information. Another example, yo sé dónde está el baño. I know where the bathroom is. Again, knowing key information. It is also used in front of verbs to say you know how to do something. For example, la señora Spears sabe hablar español. Señora Spears knows how to speak Spanish. Daniel sabe hacer las artes marciales. Daniel knows how to do martial arts. He has a black belt. So again, to review, saber in front of a verb is to know how, like tú sabes nadar? Do you know how to swim? Notice we don't actually use the word how. You just say sabes nadar, not sabes cómo nadar. So to review, if you're familiar with a thing, like a movie, music, books, you pick conocer. For knowing facts, that's always the verb saber. Knowing skills, like how to do something, again, saber. Knowing people, always pick the verb conocer. And remember, you're going to have the a, the personal a in front of the person, like conozco a Luis. Familiarity with a place, again, conocer. And which verb has an irregular yo form? Both of them, right? Yo conozco, yo sé. So be very careful. So go back if you need to and take notes, the conjugations and the key rules so that you won't have to come back and review this video down the road. Although you're welcome to come watch it again if you desire.